I can't remember. Wait, he was like, I'm really scared it's gonna sound really manly. I feel like I could do really good man voice right now. He was all like, I don't do crim shit often. How deep was that? Oh god. I think that was deeper than OG. Please don't clip that. Okay, I think YouTube is live now. Okay, it's definitely live. Jeez, I can't believe. No! Is it? I think the internet might be going again. What a joke. I have like big frame drops, but I think it stopped again. Oh, listen, guys, between being sick and with the internet already dying this morning, if it continues to happen, I'm ending stream. I could deal with one of these things at a time, but the combination might be enough to send me into an emotional breakdown. Hey, Job. Good morning. Thank you. Same to you. Hi, Kevin. Howdy doody. Oh my god. If I meet anybody in game today, I actually can't speak to them. Maybe like it's a good thing. I could go undercover. Bring back dial-up. At this point, dial-up would be an upgrade from what we have right now. My goodness. How you gonna make friends in DayZ? I don't need friends. Who needs friends? Right? You gotta try a no mic challenge this morning? I mean, that won't be hard because people have been feral lately. With Sunday yesterday, I had it in my head that I wasn't going to speak to anyone. And then we heard Miss Vix talk. And then we heard Lilu talk. And then I was like, okay, they're safe. Remember the clapping guy that got sniped become him? He had it down, honestly. I'll never forget him. All right, do that. The fishing music is trying to play. Get out of here. Hi, Azaban. Are you feeling any better? Despite how I sound, I do feel better than I did yesterday. And I did sleep a lot better last night. Hi, Adam. Hello. Hello? Okay, so... Oh, is this a joke? Oh my god. I can feel the breakdown creeping up. Yesterday, I was talking about playing something other than DayZ today because there's some things happening with games that I've been following, but Project Castaway was supposed to release 1.0 yesterday. They had some issues when it came time to getting it live on Steam, so that's been delayed until I think 3 p.m. my time today. So we're not playing Project Castaway today. And then Everwind is releasing early access today. But that's not happening until maybe like 7 hours from now. So we're not playing that today. Because 7 hours from now, if I'm not dying, I'll be getting ready for Pilates. Which is probably a really bad idea. But it's fine. Maybe I can sweat the plague out of me. I had to watch that stream back to see the visuals. He did not disappoint. The clapping and then the pointing, and then me taking about 5 minutes to actually see the person that he was pointing at because I'm so blind. Hey, Dark Corner. Hi, Barrington. Good morning. Hi, Reborn. Just got over COVID after getting it for the first time. It totally kicked me in the groin. 10 out of 10. Do not recommend. Yeah, being sick is just overall not a good time. Who is this girl? You guys remember this adventure? She's juiced. 8 km. DS89. What's in here? Gosh, I can't remember. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm starting fresh anyways. Hey, Oni. Also, Sazuli, I think I missed your 50 stream streak. Oni with a 3 stream streak. Anybody else streaking? My internet died last night, 8:30. It's been a bit weird today, very laggy and slow. YouTube works fine though. Do we have the same internet? Oh, okay, yeah, like I said, I'm obviously still sick, as you can hear. The internet is being very angry today already. I think that was a new record, like live for 8 minutes, stream dies. So if it keeps happening with the internet, I rage quit. Basically where I'm at today. Faraday with 95 stream streak as well. Hi Faraday, hello. Hello to Rune too. I can't remember if I said hi to you. Hi or hi again. Hey, howdy. Right, how's everyone doing today? What time is it for everybody? Probably morning or middle of the night, right? Do we have our coffees? Oh, DayZ feels very buttery smooth today. Okay, I feel like we haven't played Chinaris in a minute. Normally we play with OG, right? And just like ourselves a lot, but last time we played with OG, last Tuesday for his birthday, we did Deadfall, and then I had a team up with Ish, and we played... What did we play? We played Namalsk. And then what did we do after that? Thursday I didn't stream because I was sick, and then Friday we played... Whatchamacallit? Avalon. Speaking of, all my map commands are gonna say the wrong map, so just please ignore that. $9:24 on my second cup of coffee. 5:24 a.m. Your cat's in for surgery today. Why? I saw almost 5:30 here on the East Coast. No, not time for coffee until 5:45. Only water till then. At least 2 glasses. Water is the best medicine. That's what my grandma always said. Uh, 11:25 for Howdy, 5:24 a.m. For Cinnamon, coffee brewing up. Good morning, good morning. Banov for Sunday and I last time was good. We want to continue it. What did we do? We ended that adventure with surviving the overgrown military. All the parkour included. We didn't go to that military the easy way. We went from the underground. And I think we may have one full NBC suit. And then I started collecting some NBC. But we never found any of the keys. Or any of the areas. But I had always lucked out really well with Western heli crash territory. And we didn't really explore the western side of the map at all, so yeah. Go check the guard shack over here, and then I might head over to those houses. No, no alien suit or guns yet. I didn't realize, and I think I did play when they already made this change, but I just didn't remember that to actually get the keys now, they don't just spawn in the world. Before, the different colored keys would spawn in different tiered loot zones. And at one point you... Sorry! Why is this on my body? What? Okay. Yeah, anyways. Didn't realize... Wait, no. Fast forward. Before, you could find the keys in different tier loot zones. So, like, some police areas, even in police cars, military, certain castles, even office buildings. But now it's all alien crashes. And I don't think we heard any alien crashes, although we were hearing a weird noise that I had never heard before. And I'm thinking maybe that could have been an alien crash? I don't know. I don't know. Banov is good though, isn't it? I would say Banov is probably one of the best modded maps I ever played. As far as having a cool story that isn't just a Livonia bunker, you know? And having really unique POIs and being a really good map for adventuring. Hey, Steven. Doing a bit better. How are you today? Oh my god, we're just getting all the guns. What the heck? Okay, I'm collecting clothing, so we could maybe make some rags. But I'm quickly running out of space. Okay. You can stack some of the non-modded clothing now. HB added it last week, I think. Okay. Alright, we'll have to do some experimenting then. The dress suited me. Did it? I like pink, but I don't love that pink. Hi, Master. Thanks for the drink. You got some snow last night, Steven. My goodness. I didn't do this house, right? I just did that one. Or did I even do that one? Wait, what? I don't think I did. I think here in south of England, winter is definitely gone. Ah! Okay. You could not layer this coat before, right? But now we can? I mean, that makes sense. You wouldn't just be wearing this coat with nothing underneath it. Okay. Your cat had repeated bladder blockages. That's so sad. I hope everything goes well today, Barrington. Will you let us know? Even just like in Discord or something. If you want to. I can imagine it's probably a bit stressful today. What's that? Hey Gambit, hi Jack. Accidentally blasted my buddy with the alien rifle, instant death, and it ruined all his gear. Needless to say, I laughed for 20 minutes. Oh my god. I thought I had my MK in my hand, but I was reading chat, but it's fine. If anyone tries to mess with me, they know I mean business. Hey Taxi. Honestly, if I get a vest, we're rocking and rolling. Definitely take that. Ooh. Take you, drop you. Sure. I was just trying to think again, our last adventure on Shanaris, and it's really bothering me that I can't remember what we got into. It'll come back to me at some point today. Part of me was kinda wondering, do I want to do some questing? Like, if we find a crowbar at spawn, we could head west and try finding that little place that gives you a gas mask. Ooh, out of curiosity. Is this layer now? It does. That's fun. You like the trench coat? I don't normally go for it. I did have it on the mouse though the other day, and I had a pretty good cohesive outfit with it. Nice. Okay. Pretty good start so far. After yesterday, I would love to find a Mosin again. I feel like I was really vibing with the Mosin. And I would like to have that vibe again today. If possible. Oh, whoa. I mean, I'm not going to get a fish right now. But fishing rod with a jig is awesome. Hello, Midnight. Happy Tuesday. Oh, that guy scared me. Just really need a knife still. Maybe I shoot these guys. Whoa. I feel like we should be getting 1.29 on stable relatively soon, right? Is it worth ditching this for this? It's got loads of space. I feel like it's definitely been a few weeks since 1.29 re-released on experimental. Where's Marks? Maybe if we talk about Marks, Marks will suddenly appear. Take these. Leather. 380. Besides not having a knife, I think we'd probably just try to get to the PD. Get a vest. And then get out of here. Whoa. Nice. CR527. No crowbar anywhere. It's because I said it. Where am I? Check that and then we go PD. I always forget these two guard shacks are here. Honestly, don't even need to go to the PD now. I have a couple rounds for the shotgun, I have a couple rounds for this, and I have a few rounds in the revolver. I don't need to risk it. I mean, I could have a look down the main street and see if we see any movement. I'm jammed. Don't they say March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb, weather-wise? Has anyone heard that saying before? Or is that just something people in New England say? Actually, let's do that. This. Do that. What a weird inventory. I actually have, like, nothing at all. And I'm overheating because I have this big fuck off coat on. You heard it, but from New England. Maybe it's a New Englander thing. I was really feeling going west. If I go this way, I'm just gonna do what I normally do. And is that boring? That's definitely something I can imagine my Nana from Essex saying. Grandma Lexi. When I was a young girl. How Grandma E was that? I kind of feel like I should ditch this coat. What does that do to us? Ew, but now we have crusty top. I'll keep it for now, then maybe we find a not best insulation jacket that we can wear. So Western Mass saying, UK says it too. Talking about lions and lambs says Canada says it too. Okay, so a lot of people say it. Is what I've gathered. Thanks for the liver. Hey, that chain. Oh no! How do I not have a knife, guys? This is crazy. Do you have any bulbs coming up or flowering in your garden? Yeah. We have daffodils that have been up for more than a week now. We also have a tree. I don't know what kind of tree it is, but we have a tree that has these big green leafy leaves with red flowers. And there was something white that started. I don't know what it is though. The people that we bought the house from planned out the back garden where all throughout spring and summer, we noticed this last year, everything kind of blooms in order, so there's always some sort of flower happening. A knife. Badly damaged though. So like when the daffodils and this tree with the red flowers stops blooming, something else will start. There's always something on rotation. Oh my. Don't have a battery though. Let's do that for now. The only problem is when it comes to all the flowers in our backyard, we don't really know how to trim them. So last year I called my dad and I asked him some questions about some of the bushes because we have the same ones back home in Mass. And then Jonathan's grandma had come over one time and she was trimming the plants and being like, yeah, this one you gotta trim like 3 notches up. And because isn't it with some plants, if you trim them wrong, you could kill them by accident? Like roses. If you trim a rose wrong, that's not good, right? Bluebells as well. Bluebells grow in the forest, Minty? Are those the ones that grow in the forest? And sometimes, like if you're on a little hike or something, you'll just see the ground, it looks blue. Like it just covers so much of the ground. Is that what I'm thinking of? You get loads of them in your garden. We do have forget-me-nots growing, which my dad and I would always plant back home. But here, I don't know if they're wild or if they had forget-me-nots planted at some point and they just kind of spread, but we kind of get them in our front yard and then in some spots in our backyard. And forget-me-nots are one of my favorite flowers. Yeah, but we're on Chinaris. I just didn't change my map commands today. Alright. I was hoping that maybe I'd find some more 22s in these houses. maybe getting your own fruit and veg in time. It's something I always want to do, especially since moving here, since my dad and I always grew vegetables. I do have a planter in the backyard that people before us used for, was it basil or something like that? It's obviously dead. I mean, it was very dead when we got the house, but I could use that planter. It's like a raised planter with a decent amount of space. And honestly, fresh basil is so good. Oh my god. My mom and I would make pesto, fresh pesto with basil that we would grow. You cannot go wrong with basil, pine nuts, olive oil, garlic. Like the best combination ever. Can we check hospital? Probably. I only have one bandit. So many zombies though. I'll definitely take a morphine. That saved us the other day, didn't it? On Avalon. IV start kit. Blood collection. I mean, I guess if I have some sort of hopes and dreams of going into the gas zone, the smart thing would be going in with a blood bag just in case we get gas poisoning. We don't know our blood type, that's fine. Oh. Gotta collect the blood first. Hey raccoon, a family of possums came around and ate my basil and herb garden to the ground. Really? Damn. I mean, you probably could, Ellie, but we had a little... Oh. That's like hands. Bloody hands, and then someone was dragged. We had like a food processor thing. I think it's called. Where like it just blitzes things. But it's not really a blender. A bit different, I don't know. Okay, now we can see what blood we have. Oh, positive. Didn't see that one coming. Mika. Okay. We get out of here now? What do I do? Do I go west? Maybe I go west. Ew, moldy tomato. feel like west is a bad idea. I could go this way and then cut west after I do like Mogi and Castle maybe. Really need a battery on this. Let's go this way. I'd have to like get past Cherno and that whole situation. Is that really what we want right now? Maybe not. Good luck with your meeting, Minty. There's sheep goats. There's a chance today that I might switch to Avalon if I feel like I can mentally handle that. I just definitely didn't want to start the day off with that level of feral. You feel me? Ooh, I guess I could get rid of that. And this is best insulation, and that's worst. And then maybe that kind of levels out my temperature issue. Because in reality, once I decide with what pistol I'm going to stay with long term, that'll free up a lot of space. I'll probably regret it, but it's fine. I don't know though. That's high insulation. Maybe we take the scarf off as well. Cat is having zoomies right now, I think. Ah, do we take this? Ooh. That goes there, that goes there. Range it up to 200. Nice. Okay. Ooh. You know what? This is big brain Lexi right now. Because I don't have knives and my knife is about to ruin, I kill chicken and I get bones to make more knife. How's that? What's up, Master? Hi, Repo. Hi, Fibonacci. Hi, Shabby. Sorry, I was coughing. How you doing, Shabby? Ooh, maybe we can find that deer stand that I always get a blaze in. Hello, Bunsy. Good morning. I made the most English dinner last night. Can you guys guess what it was? It was very much like, I feel like maybe a meal you'd get at a pub lunch or something. Did it feature broccoli? It did. It did have some broccoli, but like that was just to have some veg with it. It wasn't like part of the meal. Hi, Jacobs. No, not cottage pie, not fish and chips. Come on, guys, dig deep. Steak pie. No. Atrocity! Got it! Bangers and mash, yeah. Ding ding ding, we have a winner. So I was gonna make some prawns, but Jonathan's nephew doesn't like prawns. Slash, when I was gonna make prawn meal, I was gonna make some chicken for him instead of prawns. And we could have the prawns and rice. Then I was like, I could do that still, but I'm sick and I can't really taste. And when I make the prawn dish, I use loads of seasoning and I want to be able to taste it and make sure it's not shit. So I was like, okay, I'll make a BLT because BLTs are great, right? Everyone loves bacon. Wrong. That wasn't the case. Not everybody loves bacon in this house right now. And I was like, oh, sausage and mash. With gravy. I made some broccoli. And peas, because we got some pea lovers here at the moment. Blech. Peas so gross. I even tried a pea. Just to see if, since, I don't know, the last 2 months, maybe my taste has changed. Like, I can't taste well still, and I could still taste the pea. Sausage and mash is a step up from a BLT. What? Yeah, I asked Jonathan's nephew, I was like, do you like BLTs? And he was like, yeah, but none of the L, none of the T. And then come to find out he doesn't really like bacon that much either. But you know what it is? It's probably because he when he thinks of bacon, he thinks of the shitty bacon that you guys eat in England and try to call bacon. Fresh peas from the pod hit differently. I was talking about this last night. I like sugar snap peas, the ones that you just eat all together, and they're like crunchy and refreshing. You know those? I've never, actually, I was gonna say I've never had pea soup, but apparently when I was a baby I had pea soup and I puked it all over my dad. How is bacon different? It's just like the cut is different. When you like go to breakfast here in England and you ask for bacon, the cut is very different than what you get if you were in America and asking for bacon. It's more hammy than what we're used to in America. Like the cut of it is kind of just like you're eating a thick slice of ham. Oh my god, I would destroy a BLT for dinner. Any day of the week. I don't really need to loot that. Everybody loves Toad in the Hole with mushy peas and gravy. Oh, I had Toad in the Hole for the first time a few weeks ago. Jonathan made it. And since I've moved to England, he's always talked about it. And then, like, people in chat have always been like, oh my god, Toad in the Hole is so good. And OG's been like, oh my god, Toad in the Hole is so good. Finally had it. It's not bad. It's exactly what you'd expect, though. Hi, Ian. Hey, player. Hey, Sean. Snow peas. Yeah, I feel like I've called them snow peas as well. BLT or club sandwich. Club sandwiches have that extra piece of bread in the middle, don't they? And I hate that. Shabby, we're on Trinaris. Ignore Nightbot. I didn't do my commands today. Bacon lard with Brussels sprouts. Ooh la la. Never cooked Brussels sprouts and bacon fat, but I have made bacon bits to put on Brussels sprouts before, and that is really tasty. Just made a sweet potato and pulled beef toasty with gravy. I love sweet potato. I could just eat a sweet potato. Not raw. Just like baked sweet potato. I really, really like. Yeah, I've had mashed sweet potato. Sweet potato's so good. Oh no. A longhorn. I'll take the round. Where'd it go? Am I blind? Yeah. Sweet potato fries are okay by themselves. I'd rather just a baked sweet potato. Okay, somewhere around here is another deer stand, like the kind with a ladder, and that's one that I always get ablaze, but I feel like I would always find it on Winter Chinaris because it wasn't as dense forest here, but it's pretty dense. Oh, I see it! Sweet potato fries with honey dipping sauce. I love honey. Oh no. 308s, but no blaze. Okay. Hi, Sai. The plan today is to maybe do a little bit of questing on this server. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, Bunsey, I love sprouts. I never liked sprouts until I had them air fried, and then I was like, whoa, this is really good. And then I made them myself, not in the air fryer, but just seasoned the way that I like it. And during COVID, I became really obsessed. My roommate and I would we would take turns making like a big pan of roasted sprouts with potatoes chopped up and onion, and we would just eat a massive bowl of that. So good. Your chat is heavy UK, mushy peas, haggis, toad in the hole. Yeah. How many people here are from the UK right now? I feel like YouTube chat is probably, I don't know, 90% UK. What? Elijah. Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting 20 subs. Oh, thank you. And if you're here, please say thank you to Elijah as well. Thank you. And then another one to Bunsey. Thank you, Elijah. I also missed Ghost Pepper's stream streak, I think. Ghost Pepper's on 45. Scuba Hello's on 3. Elijah's flinging subs over at a pickle. And Robertson, thank you. And then another to Scuba Steve. Thank you. Enjoy the emotes, guys. Winnipeg, Canada, Atrocity. But you guessed bangers and mash, and you even called it bangers and mash. Is that a popular meal in Canada as well? It's 1% New Zealand. Gotta be an Aussie in chat too. We definitely have some in Twitch chat sometimes. Hey, Marcus. Oh, Jimmy. Let me tell you, you can have some fancy mash. Sorry for the throat clear in your ears. Elijah with the gifted to Fibonacci. Thank you. Thank you. Jonathan's really basic with his mash. Like when I first made mashed potatoes, I did like cheese and garlic, and he was just like, next time can we just have butter? I'm like, okay, what about salt and pepper? And he's like, no, just butter. And I'm just like, oh my god, I love garlic mash. Hi, Poop Face. You just watch a lot of British TV? Gotcha. Hello, how many players are currently online at the server you are playing? I would say maybe like 217. But it's Chernarus, so you know, even with the pop that high, still don't bump into people too often. Oh yeah, a bit of milk stevia, but yeah. Aaron, thank you for the 10 months. Elijah, thank you again for the gifties. This is very picturesque right here, isn't it? Yeah, Sean. Lately, it's happened quite a few times. Annoyingly. Jonathan has shares in Marmite Company. I love Marmite. And he does love Marmite. He had a crumpet with Marmite yesterday afternoon for a snack. You'd live here even with the zombies. Whoa. Where are the zombies? Normally there's a few zombies kicking it here. What does this setting do? Sets the quality of post-process edge smoothing to reduce the aliasing effect. Oh, what did I just do? I shut that off by accident and it freezes my game. Oh, I fucked it. Why did I mess with this? Is this worth having on? What does that do? I feel like I see no difference. I thought maybe that bush was changing with the setting change, but it doesn't. I don't know. I never understand graphic settings. I've had peas in mash before, and I just don't understand why you would do that to mash. Corn and mash. I love corn. Don't get me started about corn. I feel like I got emotional about corn the other day when I was talking about it. Stone, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. I'm telling you all, caramelized onions and blue cheese and mashed potatoes. I can maybe imagine it. I like caramelized onions. Blue cheese, it depends. I hate when blue cheese is really like liquidy. I don't like that. I've definitely had a burger before with blue cheese and caramelized onions and mushroom. I've played off stream, Ian, but I've not streamed it, yeah. Hey, Oxide. Okay. I feel like the trees are really weird today. Oh, I hate the trees. You know, I'm a bit sussed out. Normally there's at least 3 zombies that hang out here. And there's none. So, like, are they dead in here? Which would mean someone's moved up to town? Probably. Oh, I do shabby for like a week now. Oh, I see zombie. Zombie all the way down in the tree is sus. I feel like the trees are being more like even more tree than normal. I mean, that's still absolutely shit. I don't really need water reflections high. Why is it so shit? Have you looked behind you? Oh my god, don't say that. Armor Reforger trees do not pop in. You guys have this too, right? With DayZ? It's not just me. Like, that's just how I think. Is it the engine that it's on? I don't know. It's just, that's just DayZ. You notice it more on maps like Chinaris. I feel like. Imagine if the trees didn't do that. That'd be nice. No, it's definitely not low graphics. I have my graphics cranked up pretty high. Oh, yeah, on Winter Chinaris, it's so annoying, right? Because you, in the distance, you see trees like how they are here. And then you get close, and then the foliage disappears. Yeah. Not all trees and bushes are like that from a distance. Like, there are some bushies and trees that don't act stupid. Those don't count. Like, the really big bushy bushes that you see on Livonia, they don't do it as much, I feel like. I don't think that's something that will ever get, like, fixed, right? That's just that. Oh, foliage smoothing does look so much better, though, when you're not moving. I've been keeping it off, because I noticed that, like, I definitely get more FPS with foliage smoothing off, but it does just make things look a bit better. Will there be a spring Chinaris? Yeah. I think so, when the server wipes, which... Is it not soon? We're playing with HP on Thursday, so we can see if we can get any juicy details out of him. Did you get the fence fix that blew over? Oh. No, but a guy came yesterday and said that he would email Jonathan a quote. But as of last night, he hadn't emailed Jonathan, so... Yeah, there definitely will. I think he did say it will be the spring. And then I think the mission on here is going to be completely different. So I'm going to switch that up as well. Okay. We're getting close to town. There are like 4 things they could fix to really buff the game. Trees and grass renders, Zed's fix, cars fix, and one more thing I can't think of. Adding cooking into the game. Let John fix it. The fence. Honestly, if it was one panel, I think maybe that could be possible, but this is like the whole fence. Just about. The internet is dying. Guys. I think the internet is dying. I have an alert for YouTube stream. Is YouTube stream dead? No. Is stream fine? It definitely just dropped again. But I think it was like a really quick drop. But it was a large drop. Just stuttered my end, had issues with Virgin Media this morning. Well, classic Virgin Media being absolutely useless. Honestly, they should just quit. Just shut down. Just give it up. No issue on YouTube. Well, there was definitely an issue. I just don't know if it was enough to like fully affect you guys, but I did get like alerts in OBS and more frame drops. Hi, Psycho. Okay. Let's check some houses. Oh, God. He scared me. Uh-oh. Empty mag? Maybe I want these just in case. Hey, okayist. Nice. You know what I haven't done that I wanted to do? I wanted to check out Essaker with the like mini event they're running with Wild West themed stuff, and I never got around to it. Check the cafe. And is it up this road here that sometimes there's a convoy? I think that might be the road. I always forget that one could spawn down here, and then I end up almost in town. I'm like, oh, I should have checked to see if there was a convoy. I've played it, Sean. I've played, you're talking about, is it Board World? Walking Dead server. I don't need this rope, but okay. We check this. It's worth it. Barrel. Next of Kin, it's called. Oh no, I've not played that one. I've played another Walking Dead server though. I think Board World was the name of the server, community server. Alcohol. Okay, so we have found an empty Glock mag. Empty Glock. And then we found an empty 22 mag. God. What's going on? Signs of life. It would be nice to be able to delete furniture and trees just to make basing easier. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Sometimes you find a really nice house as well and there's like a stupid chair that's just knocked over in the middle of the room and you're like, oh, this would be a great house space if this chair wasn't here in the middle of the floor. Hi, Jerry. Same. Okay, we got some water. Because the well in town up there is actually terrifying. And Antonson, is that how I say it? I think I forgot to thank you for following. Welcome in. Thank you. Hey, Pokey. How are you? Am I gonna get soggy feet? Probably. Okay, clean water for the future. I'm gonna get rid of that. There's something else I was gonna do and now I don't remember. I'm gonna turn this into a belt. Okay, oh yeah, I was gonna fix my shoes. Crusty feet. Glad you're good, Pokey. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thank you. don't think the convoy's here. I do think it would be maybe right around here somewhere. Bye, Ian. Thank you. Have a good sleep. Okay, yeah, let's go up. Let's go up. I guess the only thing I would really want to check in this town would be the hunting shop. And that's about it, really. I could get a mag for the CR527 in the houses, but again, this town really freaks me out. I don't want to spend too much time here, especially now that we've seen the empty mags and stuff laying around from somebody. I think the mod is still on here. I think a lot of these towns are really overgrown. I don't think he's removed that. Where did we spawn today? Electro. Places like Kami and Solnichny and even Vishnoi, I think, were really overgrown. I guess we could check it out. It looked really cool. Nature's taken over. You had an earthquake the other day, Pokey. Earthquakes are so scary. In Australia. Ah, look, guys. Manifested a mag. Cool. Cool. Hello, Matthew. Watched your vid from Running Man from 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Was that when I was being a bit feral on Namalsk? Or when we teamed up and had a really rough time? Lace jumper. It's in better condition than my top, but it is also warmer and we don't want that. It was so small, it felt like a rumble. I thought an airplane was flying low or something. I thought it was my washing machine. On the East Coast, we didn't really have earthquakes, but I do remember when I was, obviously this was a very long time ago, when I was getting my driving permit. Or was it my, yeah, no, it was definitely my permit, like when you go in for your written test. When I was waiting to be called up to do the test, an earthquake happened, and it just felt like a really large truck drove by and shook the building almost. And then afterwards, everyone was like, oh my god, that was an earthquake. And then when I moved to San Diego, I experienced a few earthquakes, and they were a bit stronger. It was a really strange sensation. It almost felt like you were on a boat if you were standing when it happened. Felt so weird. And then every time an earthquake happened, all the neighbors would always pop their heads out the doors, because I always lived in apartment complexes out there, except for the last place that we moved into. And everyone would pop their heads out the door and be like, "Oh, did you feel that earthquake? Oh yeah, yeah, that was." And then everyone would talk about the earthquake for like 10 minutes, then go back inside, and then that was that. Such a strange sensation, though. And then talk about the big fuck off ones that happen. That is so scary. Earthquakes and tornadoes are actually insane. Ooh. Does this layer? It does. Oh, I love this pea coat. I also kind of love this pea coat combination with the bag and the hat. Yeah. I think I might switch it up. It gives journalists in the field vibes. I'm here for it. Okay. Let's keep moving. I do think it's a bit overgrown here, right? There's not normally this many trees. Yeah, like look at the road and stuff with all the grass. Oh, hang on, I'm dying. I need to blow my nose. This bush will have to do. Oh yeah, no alligators up in the Northeast. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Where is this hunting shop? I see it, maybe? Maybe here? How do you get on this roof? I felt like maybe it was a possibility. Maybe we kill him inside a house. Just lock him up. That guy's gonna aggro. I could probably get them both in here. No, this guy's not cooperating. Ew, there's fruit on the ground. I've not been here long enough to start spawning fruit, right? Shit. Maybe hunting shop's not a good idea. Hi, Jared. Oh. I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you, Darren? I'm a bit spooked right now. Oh. Baseball bat. Baseball bat. Potentially dropped for a gun. Maybe ask her for coffee or lunch, Sean. We got him right here, Jessica. Come on. Hi, Igor. Oh, she's trapped me. Actually trapped. Typical Jessica. Okay. Well, I guess next stop is Castle. Oh. She just wanted to talk to you about buttering your sandwiches. Oh my god, Dave. You just couldn't resist, could ya? There's gonna be a blaze up there, I feel it. Oh, a blaze with a sport point would be so much fun if I actually get to shoot it. Oki, your birthday's Friday. Happy early birthday. Do you have any birthday plans? No, we unbanned the word butter. I feel like, is this road really overgrown now too? I don't often take the road up here, to be fair. We need food. There's animals around. I don't have anything suppressed though, and I think I'm a little bit chicken shit at the moment to shoot a deer loud. I don't have a bottle, right? No. So I do have duct tape? Yeah. Just streaming, no other plans? You're gonna get yourself a fun snack. Or buy yourself dinner or something. Buckshot. I mean, that's not awful. I do have a shotgun. Maybe I just leave those. On a diet, so probably not. Are you eating meat? You treat yourself to a fat steak. Hi, Chili. Thank you. How are you today? Honestly, birthday steak better than birthday cake. I forget if I asked you guys this. Oh, the airplane. Oh, I have keys, don't I? Are these little shits being invisible? Yeah. Southeast. Hmm. I mean, we could go see if there's a blaze up here, and then we could try to find that plane crash. Normally, I'd say we'll definitely hear another one, but whenever we're actually kind of half looking for a plane crash, we never hear them. And what if that's our only shot today? Right, anyways, is anyone following Starfield updates? Because apparently there's supposed to be an update happening, or an announcement about an update that's going to be happening for Starfield. Which I've been playing Starfield loads lately. Like off stream in the evenings before bed. So I'm excited for that. But I'm also kind of mad. Because if they announce that they're having like a major game update that like adds stuff to the main quest and things like that, I'm gonna be like, oh, if I just waited a bit longer to play. Yeah, there's supposed to be like an announcement at some point this week about an update, I think. I don't know if it's like getting overhyped or whatever. Let me just go to their Twitter, Bethesda. Hmm. Yeah, everything just says Starfield's secret update is getting revealed this week. Here's what we know. I think people think it's going to be coming to PlayStation because it's not on PlayStation, right? The speculation is we're expecting this to be related to the Starfield 2.0 update. That creators and press apparently saw late last year. However, they were unable to discuss what was seen at the event until a vague embargo, but it looks like it might be lifted soon. I mean, if they had a private event, this like sneak peek stuff, it has to be somewhat significant, right? I'm not even going to bother reading this article because it's all going to be speculation. Alright, let's go up to Castle and then we'll head down to town maybe. I'm not going to go for that plane. Whatever the update is I'm looking for. There's a lot of exciting things, like I was talking about earlier. Project Castaway 1.0 released today. Everwind Early Access release today. Stardew Valley, I don't know when we're getting 1.7, but I kind of feel like it could be within the next few months. That's so exciting if you play any of these games. You just want Forest 3? I don't know when we're gonna get Forest 3. I'm not holding my breath for it. Let's just say that. I expect it to be a while. What is that on the ground? A map. Hate these castles. Castles already sucked, and now like there's all the little holes in the floors that people can peek through. Just never know where to look now. You know, like someone could be sitting right there. I'd be dead. Okay. There's absolutely nothing here besides a sport point. Hello, Patrick. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day today. Ooh, what a sneaky little spot. Can you shoot through this? Oh my god, how epic would that be to snipe somebody through this window down in town? What is that? I saw that when I was outside earlier. Is it just like a weird bush or something? What is that? Oh my god. You literally have a perfect view of the well from here. That's crazy. That's nuts. One day. Hi, Diatop. Hi, Hound. I'm a bit better today. Not fantastic, but better. Thank you. How are you? I need to sort out my food situation. I could. Is there a thingy? Oh, there's no thingy. Sometimes the castles have like a little cooker in the bottom. I mean, I could be big balls and cooked out in town. How far is that from here? Rag shoes, hello. I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. No rangefinder at the moment. It's definitely wicked far though. Gonna have to eat this guy. I think definitely more than 350. I think it's a lot farther than it seems. Then again, I'm really bad at judging range by eye, so. Waiting for your bosses to show up to work. You've beat them. Guys, I am actually so stupid. I've had a sharpening stone this whole time. And I forgot until after my knife has ruined. What is wrong with me? I'm so annoyed. I mean, I definitely feel like I'm within range of town now to where zombies should be spawning, and I'm not seeing any. I mean, we're definitely passing into the danger zone right now. Got Green Mountain over there. Got fucking Novi Story up there. My hands are messed up. Haven't played Starfield in ages. Games seem to get stale real quick. I played it when it first came out, a little bit on stream, but I feel like because I was streaming it, it was really hard for me to get into, so I barely had scratched the surface. And then just a few weeks ago, I was like, I'm gonna play Starfield properly this time, and I honestly became super hooked. I would definitely give it another go. The main storyline was really interesting to me, but I would recommend don't rush it. I tried to not rush the main storyline, but I was like, oh, I want to know what's going on. So I went through it. I see feet, but I think it's a zombie. Oh my god, Hound, where were you like 5 minutes ago? I was just talking about that. Apparently this week there's going to be an announcement about an update that's coming. Eat another cup of coffee? No. Just a new immune system. Sunday's playing an unknown new map. Any clue? No, not at all. The only words I've exchanged with Sunday today are love you. Haifu. Yeah, I really like Starfield. I know there's like a lot of mixed opinions about it and expectations that weren't met originally when the game was released for some people, but I really enjoyed it. I also just really enjoy space things, so I don't know if that's maybe why I enjoy it as much as I do. What are the chances you get a blaze in this town? I feel like I found Mosins here before. There's also the deer stand up here. Where is it? I don't see it, but I know it's up here somewhere. I guess before I go anywhere else, I do need to sort out the food situation. And just cook up this chicken. The second chicken we killed gave us 4 bits. In my mind, it wasn't really worth it cooking just 2 bits of chicken, but we got 4 bits now. I might just do a bark fire. Hi, Papa. Ragshoes, you sent treasures? In the town. Your treasure senses tingling. My I'm about to die senses are tingling. Hi, Mandalorian. This is Vishnoi. I feel like whenever I come here, it's either really chill or very feral. Yeah, I was searching for a blaze because I found a box of 308. But the castle was literally empty besides a damaged sport point optic, so... There's fruit. That's so scary. That is a weird bush up there that I kept seeing. All of these houses feel really shit to cook in. Don't like the hill for this one. Are these windows covered by any chance? Kind of. The only thing is with this house is... I feel like somebody could get up on the edge, yeah, and then look through these windows and creep on me and get me. I don't know. This might have to be this. No worries, Hound. Have a good one. I'll do 2 bark to start. Two bark might be hot enough to cook this on the coals. Oh my god, this is so scary. Playing DayZ solo is so different than playing with friends. I Where'd that come from? You never knew the 2 bark thing? Yeah, you could do it with rags too, as long as you can get the temperature of the fireplace up past hot. I think it'll be enough to cook your meats. It wasn't always like this, but something changed. Now it's kind of a cheap way to cook without having smoke come out of your chimney. I'm the same way, Mandalorian, except more often than not there actually is somebody when I think I hear somebody. The shipbuilding aspect is cool. With Starfield, yeah, I've not done too much shipbuilding. I only recently kind of spent some time in the shipbuilder. And I like looked up some stuff too because I didn't really understand the difference between the different types of weapons you can get on your ship. It is cool though. I've seen pictures where people have made insane looking spaceships and I'm like, how? How have you done that? Where's my knife? I ruined it getting bark. Right, okay. Okay. I can get out of here now. I don't need the well. I have a pot of water. Yeah, you can't cook for as long on the coals, but you can always just add another bit of bark and reignite it, especially if it's an open-faced fire like that, or if you're just cooking out in the wild and you could get it going again and get it hot enough. Why not take the mask? Because I was having issues with being too hot earlier. My character was getting sweaty. She's sweaty right now because I have warm chicken in her pockets, but yeah, even before that I had a scarf, but I took it off because I was yellow temperature. Okay, that's the deer stand up there. I went this way downhill a bit because I wanted to have some cover from that hill, but now I didn't realize how up it goes before we get to this point here. I'm so exposed. This is so scary. Okay. Up we go. Everyone cross your fingers and toes for a blaze. Hi, Hawkeye. Good morning to you. What's that? Rock. What is that? Rock. Oh my god. Just a lockpick. Okay. Dumb. Do I switch it up and go towards Green Mountain? Normally, I would do Novi Starry, Cab, VMC, which sounds very enticing and fear-inducing. But how often do we head over to Green Mountain? Not often. Novi Starry Cab, though. VMC. Could be really fun. Probably would die. That's fine. Hopefully you'll find a convoy and not get shot at it. Oh my god, that happened the other day. On Avalon, found a convoy. Our friend died and I got knocked uncon, but I survived. Hi, Nikki. Is it St. Patrick's Day? I don't really do anything, but yeah, it's the 17th. Happy St. Patty's Day to anyone celebrating. Hi, Timothy. Those are the DayZ gods deciding for me. That Starry getting hit. Hi, Para. Didn't you say you were on a road trip this week? Or am I getting that very, very wrong? The tents didn't get gassed, though. I really wish I had a better scope. Let's eat our food so we don't feed somebody when we inevitably die. Drove from Cali to Utah last night. How was the drive? Utah has really high speed limits. Some parts of Utah look like you're on an alien planet. Oh, why is that still hot? Ah, is it because it's on this modded slot now? Okay. But the apple cooled off. I don't get it. There was a thing before because this server has like a mod where you can layer clothing and there's like some modded pieces as well. And if you put a hot piece of food in any of the modded clothing, it would stay hot forever. Let's make a knife. What, if you don't wear green on St. Patrick's Day, you get pinched? That doesn't sound fun. I'll tell you what else isn't fun. I seriously need to pee right now. I've shut the VoIP off. You're gonna have to remind me to put the VoIP back on, but I'm gonna risk it. Bean was just knocked out sleeping on her pillow. And because I got up, she got up. She just looked so tired, sitting, looking at me like, why did you get up and wake me up? It looked like she was going cross-eyed. Poor thing. Okay. Guys, hear anything bad? Oh. Thank you, Rag Shoes. Trying to see if we could see any zombies over there. I feel like if there were, we would see them with this scope, even though it's not the most zoomy. Hey, Builderman. How you doing today? All good, Mandalorian. I probably would have been dead otherwise, right? Hi, Sarah. Morning. What do we think? I think I want to go to VMC. Go big or go home, right? Whoa, Sarah entering what month? Month 8 of their 12-month gifted from Elijah. But why does it say? Oh no. Entering month 8, but you've been sub for 9 months. So yes, we've just had a Twitch baby. Hi, Legal. Bit of a pain to build the ship with mouse and keyboard, easier to use a controller. Yeah, I started playing Starfield with mouse and key. But I was like, I just want to be cozy when I play this. So I started using one of Jonathan's Xbox controllers because I couldn't get Starfield to show the PlayStation mapping inputs. And I even tried to do it like custom in Steam and stuff, and it was just being so stupid, so I just started using that. Welcome, baby Scarify. Oh my god, how funny is Sunday having the baby jar for 9 months Twitch subs? That's so funny. And disturbing. Oh, do you guys remember this field? This is where HB died. And then we did like a big flank and then shot a guy that was over here. And then we like met him over that way. And killed that geared guy. That's this field. This is Murderfield. I don't really want to be in Murderfield. But I don't really want to run past Murderfield close to town either. Quite the pickle I'm in. Don't have the best view of the tents from here. You ever see the movie The Killing Fields? No. not. Need to get all the way over this way. This way? That's more towards Cab. And then we want to veer this way. I don't know, I could go the safe-ish route and go to the trees. I can go for tents unless you really want to go VMC. I think I really want to go VMC. Weirdly, VMC scares me less than those tents do. No, I've not seen it, Builderman. I'm not really into, like, war movies. Except, what's that movie that... It's a war movie. I think I've asked you guys about it before. I've seen it. I really liked it. And it was something with, like, the way they filmed it was... Certain scenes were, like, all one shot. And it was, like, really impressive. "1917. Yeah, it's a true story, I believe. Is that it, Dan? Hi. Hi. How are you? Hi, Lucky. So ready to go back to bed today? Tuesday versus me. Tuesday is winning. Are you still at that job that's taken forever to get to your last day? Five-month countdown. I feel like we've been on a 5-month countdown for a year. Yeah, Dan, I'm better than yesterday, but I'm definitely not great. That bird was so loud. Guess I could go like that. They keep getting pockets of money and asking me to stay for an extra month, but it's coming as of now, September 17th. I'm out of here. That's nuts. You need to watch Saving Private Ryan. I feel like my mom really liked that movie. Run. Jonathan's been wanting to watch a movie, like not a particular movie, just like watch a movie in general these past couple days, and I've just not been in the mood to watch a movie. I think I would just fall asleep. Warfare came out early last year. That was probably one of the best films you've ever seen. Oh. Ever. Oh, so Sarah, update with the different game that we were going to be playing today. Basically, Project Castaway 1.0 was set to release yesterday, but they got delayed there was like some issues with rolling the update out on Steam. That got delayed until 3 p.m. today. So I'll be playing that probably tomorrow. And then Everwind early access release is today, but when I woke up this morning and checked the countdown, it was like 8 hours from then. So that's just too late in the day for me. So we'll be doing Everwind Friday, Project Castaway tomorrow. Shame about Project Castaway. I was looking forward to it, but like they said they found some bugs that they could have released it with the bugs that they found, but decided not to. And I respect that, so rather something be delayed than be released when there's issues. Hi, dude. That was a special cheeseburger warning. Oh, I missed it. Wasn't really listening to the birds. What was it saying? Team of 4, mega geared R700s. Did I just see something up there? Not even joking. What was that? Was it just the top of that tree and the way I was moving? Oh. I think it was. We get into this tree. Oh my god, you can. Imagine sitting in this tree waiting for someone to go by. Oh. Ouch. Hello, Enchanter. Yeah, there's certain trees you can vault into. But I guess be careful though, because I did that once before. And a few people in chat were saying that some community servers have rules against that. I did check for this server and it's fine because you can actually vault into it and not like glitch into the tree. Everyone's not free. I think they were talking price in the Discord. I could check later for you. But I was gonna see if I could try getting some keys. I have DayZ keys to give away, and I have... That's it, sorry. Oh, no, I do... Okay, no. I have DayZ keys to give away. I think I have one more Sakal DLC key, but I don't know if it's active or not. I don't know how to check to see if it's active without trying to redeem it, and I'm scared to double check to see. Yeah, anyways, I thought it would be fun to maybe try getting one key for Everwind to give away. And maybe even Project Castaway. We'll see though. It was a solo and triple loud cheeseburger. Uh-oh. That's no good. Give me the Sakal, I'll check. I think I have one more that might be active. I'd have to do some digging though. Oh man, that scared me. That saxophone scared me so bad. Oh, and Sarah, you'll be happy for this update as well. I think Thursday we're playing with HB again in OG. Does this one work? I don't think this one will. Oh, it does. Oh my god. That's crazy. It's only this type of tree that you could like vault onto. Absinthe. I've also like jumped into trees from rooftops. But this one, like, you actually do the vault animation. Which I feel like has to be intentional from the devs, right? No, we're not very hidden at all. Like, the back of us is really exposed. I was watching an event recently, and somebody outside VMC had done the same thing, got into one of these trees, and they actually got a kill during the event. It was really fun to watch. Oh. Last time we were here, we got shot at by somebody just to the left of this area. Chased them down, but lost them, couldn't find them. There's some sneaky vaults that you can do, Enchanter. I don't know if it's still a thing, but there used to be able to vault out of a certain window from a yellow police station, but I don't know if that's still a thing anymore. I'm struggling, guys. I think I might loot VMC. That might have to be it for me today. And I think I might need to go back to bed. I'm feeling it. Are you serious? Are you actually serious right now? Is that gonna touch me? The game is saying go to bed. What the hell? Is that a side? Oh yeah, it didn't shake my screen. I always forget. You're fine unless you get shaky screen. What the heck? Savannah mag. Hate this Savannah. I would rather use a CR527 over a Savannah, but I will take the ammo. Oh my goodness. Hi, Spark. Devils, I don't think I officially said hi to you today. Hi. Same to Fairy Light. Hello. Sorry if I missed anyone else. Well, that's just foiled my plans, hasn't it? Maybe we go Green Mountain instead. Maybe I loot Green Mountain and then do I go to bed? It just comes in waves sometimes where I start to feel really ill. Been drinking lots of tea? No. Only like Lemsip. But like that has medicine in it, so I'm not drinking that constantly. Lots of water. Mandalorian, that's totally fine. Chat all you want. I don't mind when people are chatty. As long as it's nice chat, you know? You're being nice. Go for it. I do, Foo. You did yesterday, Sarah. 5x5, we're on Chinaris. Hi, Rick. How are you? What is that? What is that? Is that a road sign? Oh? Is there a road there? Yeah. You know what I never loot over here? That summer camp that's on the side of the mountain. I never can find it though. I always just kind of stumble across it. I never know what side it's on. I always have to do a whole loop of Green Mountain to find it. But maybe we go there. It's been a minute. What is that? Parka. Do we like a parka? Gross. Hang on. Had to empty the sinuses. remember earlier when I was like, oh, should I go to Zelenogor's Green Mountain or should I go to VMC? Should have just went here. But if I went here, gas would have probably dropped anyways. Same thing happened when I was debating going to Starry. Gas dropped on it, so. The DayZ gods are guiding me either to death or glory. Oh my god, it's totally empty. They're leading me to death, aren't they? Oh no, there's a restart in 10 minutes. That's not good. That means any clues of people being around are going to be deleted. When I booted up OBS this morning, it was like, update available. I'm really scared to update. I've not done the last 2 or 3 OBS updates. I might do it after stream today. I'm really scared that it's going to break my multi-stream plugin. And I honestly don't know what I would do if that happened. Did you ever play Icarus and what did you think about it? I did play Icarus. I loved it. But... okay, so me, John, and George all played it together for like a couple weeks. The building is really cool. The some mechanics and like physics in the game, really cool. Like, trees can light on fire and they actually burn. And then they turn to like a burnt, charred tree that you can get charcoal. Oh! What? Charcoal from. Really cool shit like that. But it felt like we were doing some exploring and it felt like we got to a point kind of fast, even though we didn't do loads, like we didn't discover the whole map, but like as we did, we realized that it was kind of just like the same stuff just over and over again as far as biomes. But I think recently someone said the base game got an update and then there's like loads of DLCs and stuff that add content in different types of biomes, I think. I don't know if that helps. It's fun though. The building is really fun. There's loads of crafting. You can cook stuff. The world feels really cool. But then it was like... just with the base game, we kind of saw it all before actually seeing it all, because it was just all of the same, if that makes any sense. Shit, it's right there. Should I go get the briefcase? I have the keys. On this server, there's a quest they added, Mandalorian. So, If you ever played Sakal, there's the new bunker on Sakal that needs the glow plug for the generator. They've added a Sakal bunker to the Severograd quarry. And the only way to get the glow plug on here is one of these plane crashes that spawn the scientist briefcase. And then you get the glow plug. If it's on sale, Sarah, I would say get it. Like, you'll still have a... Like, we really enjoyed it. I just kind of wish there was more without having to, like, buy all the DLCs. But there's still plenty to do and explore. It's really hard at first. But I liked that. It was good. And then with this whole thing, this is like kind of the start of the quest, and the bunker in Severograd is only a portion of the quest because then you get another key that lets you access another place on the map. I'll probably get shot here. Always happens, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly, Sarah. If you really like it, then you can always just get more DLCs. I think there's like a skill system, like a skill tree system. I feel like that was really overwhelming to look at first, but then, or there was like quests that you could do. I don't know. We basically played the game mode where you can just survive and build, but I think it goes a lot more in depth with that game. That was a lot for me to grasp at that moment in time, but I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube videos that you could watch that explain it. The briefcase spawns in here, I think. Oh my god. The thing is, like, I don't want to piss off the zombies, but if I crouch walk, I'm such an easy target. I'm running, I'm running. I wish I shut the trunk of the van. We got away without pissing off the zombies. And if someone else showed up and they're gonna see it open, they're not even gonna bother. Okay, I'm in like a little crater. If we put the glow plug in the pot with the water, is it gonna damage? Oh my god. That was like perfect timing. Do you think the game... No, yeah, it's definitely in my hands. I don't think it would roll back. Okay. I might leave it there and go rest then. And then maybe like if everything goes to shit on Thursday with Deadfall, we'll switch to this with HB and OG and we'll have a little bit of quest items. PUBG Potato, happy Tuesday. Thank you for the 23 months. Thank you kindly. Yeah, apologies for the short stream, but I'm gonna go rest. And I will be back tomorrow. I don't want to overdo it. Well, I'm obviously struggling to get over this. Who is on? George is on. Hi, Kat. Oh yeah, Sunday's playing. I'll send you guys over to Sunday. Also, when Howdy said unknown map, that Sunday's playing unknown map earlier, I thought that Howdy meant the map name was unknown. No, because that's confusing as well. Like they didn't know what the map was called, but I think the map is actually called unknown map. Okay. I'll shoot you guys off to Sunday. That was really confusing. Hi, King. Well, it's a quick hello and a quick goodbye because I am off for the day. And hopefully tomorrow I feel exponentially better than I do today. I am getting better. Like I feel better than yesterday. I just don't feel great, but I am getting better. It's just slow. It is slow. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. All the gifted subs on Twitch, follows, subs on YouTube, bits, memberships. Thank you for spending time here. Thank you for putting up with my sickness and my shit internet today as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Goodbye. Farewell. Love you long time.